baby mama tried to get him arrested at his daughter's birthday party.
I have a restraining order of somebody who's here. Can you please come right now? Can you please come right now? I have a restraining. You have a warrant out for your arrest too. I'm at Chuck E. Cheese. You have a warrant out for your arrest. Don't do this in front of our school friends.
Now, I know it may look like he just crashed a party that he wasn't invited to, that was thrown by somebody who has a restraining order on him, but the story is actually a lot more complex than that.
Can you come now, officer? They're harassing me. I'm scared for my life in the park at my daughter's birthday party.
Nobody's harassing you. Come on now, stop that. Nobody's harassing you. Come on.
My name is Kaylee Jones. I have a restraining order on Bijan Jones. His name is Bijan Christian Jones.
Okay. Come on, that ain't even necessary.
That's serious. We just
that ain't necessary.
I don't want you to see her. It's for the love of your
okay,
it's okay. She's great.
It's for your daughter.
Well, if you're going up the spot.
He has a warrant already for his arrest. You gotta go.
Hey, you going up the spot for nothing.
They're harassing me.
Let her get her stuff and then leave.
Shantae, record. Where's the baby?
Come on, Shantae.
Let's get on Shantae.
Shantae, pull off now. Pull off now, baby. Pull off. What are you doing? That ain't so.
So I'm gonna stop it. What you see here is a mom, right? A father. That's the father there to get. Long story, right? We're gonna have to mind through this. The dad is at Chuck E. Cheese having a birthday party for his other child from a different woman. And it's a long story, like I said. The mom show up. You know, this is like the back end first. So he long story short, he going to take some gifts to his daughter. He haven't seen her in 6 years. And the mom telling the person in the car to pull off. Don't even let him see her. Pull off, pull off.
Go ahead. What you got? What you got, Big Tierney? Come on, let us have it.
He got a restraining order. She got a restraining order on this man.
Nah, see, listen, like, I know y'all men get on my nerves, but I love my black man. And when it comes to kids, I mean, it's a whole different story. So, I mean, I don't know if he was physical with her. I have no idea because we're pausing it. But if he's literally pulling up just to say hi to the daughter, here, daughter, I love you. Here's some gifts. Your mama might be keeping you from me, but I'm showing you that I care. She out of line, man. She out of line. I mean, that's something that I'm personally dealing with. Like, y'all had y'all relationship, it went bad. And this goes for men too. Y'all had y'all relationship, it went bad. Oh, well. But when it comes to the kids, let the kids have a relationship with their parent. I mean, that's just how I feel. Right now, she's out of line from what I see.
So now, I guess most likely that sister that's calling the cops is making the point that I guess the baby daddy hasn't seen their child in 6 years. So she might be hurt. Well, we don't, like you said, we don't know the context of this, but what do you think about that, Tierney? Like, she got a right to be hurt? You know, I guess that's at least a fact without any context. He ain't seen the kid in 6 years.
Well, she been keeping the kid away. It ain't like he ain't been trying. She, you know, she's been, this has been parental neglect on her end. So
for him to pull up at Chuck E. Cheese, that's exactly what it shows, Gavin. Like, you know, if he's making an effort to go out of his way and say, forget what the mama's saying, I'm just gonna drop these off to my kid. I mean, damn, let him drop it off to the kid, because that's ultimately all that matters is the kid, ultimately.
And here we
go.
Shout out
already there.
Yeah, that's why I said, hold on. That's why I said it's a lot. We gotta let this video play because it's a lot. Some of y'all seen this. So like I said, shout out to brother Bernard Riley, fair use. Check his channel out. His link is pinned to the description of this video of the live. So here we go.
No.
Now, this is actually a sad scene right here. Part of the story that he hasn't seen the girl in years, and they're chasing the car that she's pulling away in. The mom has their daughter being driven away in an armored car with Secret Service as the dad was running towards her with bags to try to just give her birthday present. Now, they've been walking through the parking lot at pretty much a regular pace, but all of a sudden when she sees the police, a total energy change is going to take place.
Thank you.
Let me go talk. Let me talk to you. Let me talk to you. This is yes. Let me have a word with you. Let me have a word.
Separator. We'll figure this shit out, right?
Because she's the one blowing the spot out. She blowing the spot out.
All right. What's
Can I record this?
All right, this is my baby mama.
recording right now?
Yes, been recording. This is my baby mama. We broke up. Baby, right before my baby turned 1. It's like out of a movie. Worst baby mama.
The worst position you could ever be in is to be inarticulate while trying to explain something that's kind of complex to the police. So let's try to get through this one together, because it's a lot of details to flesh out here when you hear this.
And my first thing is, man, you got to be careful where you spreading your seed. And this brother got tattoos up and down his face. Y'all see what this is? Some ignorant ish. Some powerful negatory.
I was just gonna say though, if you leave a broken home, don't expect for it to be magically fixed when you walk back in the door. So if you left this relationship in a distress and dysfunction, you better believe it's still going to be in the exact same situation that you left it in. So I don't know what he's tried to do, if he's tried to do, but if he broke this woman's heart, he's partially responsible for her overreacting and acting the way that she did. Maybe all this lady was asking for or wanting for 6 years wasn't, I'm sorry, I apologize for what I did to you. You know, and it could have started slowly mending the relationship. But if you say, F this B, I'm finna go, and then you pull up with another woman, you as well can't expect a happy home, bro. Come on.
You know what? I was capping when I was saying, that maybe she had a reason to be acting this way. Because here's my real question. At what point is the woman a responsible adult in this situation and should be doing what's in the best interest of the child, regardless of what transpired with the baby's father? At what point is that maturity to kick into place and do what's best for the kid? Like the chat is saying, this is pure trauma for that kid. This woman is literally like keeping the daughter away, like go run to the car, pull off fast, don't even let that woman got so much anger and spite in her heart.
And you see how she ran up to the cops. She wanted nothing more for them to get out and delete him. Now what?
And at the very least, takes him to the ground and make him doo-doo on himself. That's what she wanted. She wanted to run to the cops. She wanted to pull out their taser for him to get hit, start doo-dooing on himself on the ground. They shake it. She's gonna record it and put it on Facebook.
Yeah, it's all bad. Yeah,
it's bad. But y'all want to keep saying woman. That's not fair, because y'all know the difference between a boy and a man. And there's a difference between a girl and a woman. Then it takes a lot for someone to say, I was hurt. This person never apologized to me, but I'm going to grow as an adult and become a woman. She just hasn't got there yet. But again, you cannot leave a broken home. Mm-hmm.
To the detriment of that child. She hasn't learned that yet, and her not learning that yet is to the detriment of the child. That's
I agree with what Tierney's saying. I think as men, I think the worst thing us as men can do is have children out of wedlock. We say that about women a lot, but men, the worst thing you want to do is be a non-custodial parent and not have the ability to raise your children in your house. We all, even if you're the hit dog, we all can speak on it. It's the worst thing you want to do as a man. So y'all got to stop, all of us. We got to stop moving like this. There's no way any man, you at a disadvantage because now the woman in the house with the child. Shout out to Angry Man. He was talking about this earlier today. And once the kids, the woman gonna have an influence over the kid once they're in the house, regardless. So, now depending on what kind of baby mama you got, it can go either way. But
and I agree with you too, Tierney. Yeah, we always say ultimately, it's all about everybody need to be accountable, and we are harder and lean more on the women because for such a long time, Tierney, the women have been going unchecked. We will sit here and say that ultimately a man is responsible for his own outcome. Yeah, screw that Pookie Ninja. If that's who he is, yeah, ain't nobody got no sympathy for no goofy ninja like that at all.
Yeah, understood. So yeah.
All right, so we got a couple super chats and pull this video back up. Here.
Ooh, don't be undressing up here, Tierney. Shout
I'm not
out
undressing.
to
I swear it's all closed.
Shout out to TJ for the $5. He said he was already there, and this demon pulled up on him, then called the cops to get him arrested and tased and maced.
She didn't know how she was going. No excuses. Y'all didn't know that, but she didn't know what she would do the next time she seen him. And unfortunately, she let her feelings over facts take over the situation. So, and you hear all the other women behind her saying, "Yo, chill. Let him give it a presence." Like you hear people telling her to calm down, but
that's
she's
his
so
family.
emotional.
That's his family. That's his mom, his dad, his sisters.
She reacted the wrong way. She reacted the wrong way.
It's worst case scenario for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because what if he would have got killed? What if, because y'all know what happens with us. What if he would have got shot? Man, yeah.
I think he wouldn't have wanted nothing more. I'm trying to tell y'all, some of these women evil, man.
Some of these women are evil. But stop dating women that listen to Beyonce, Megan Thee Stallion, Rihanna. I'm telling you. Because those women have no morals. Like, how could you, as a woman, I'm just saying, one of them, this is my opinion.
Beehive coming for you, Tierney. The Beehive will come for you.
Tell the Beehive come for me. I'll spray the niggas. I'm joking.
Here we go. If you just coming in, make sure y'all hitting the like button. Here we go. Yeah, we got to get through this. Because by the end of this, we're going to have a real discussion because it's a lot.
My own daughter enjoying our whole day together. Nobody did nothing. She just got put up right now.
Is that her being a mom? Is that your mom though, right? Your daughter?
We have a kid
No,
together.
This is your kid.
Yes.
Oh, my bad, bro.
Yes. Yeah. And then
so she has nothing to do with this kid.
No.
Okay. That's what I like every day.
He's coming to see. My son is coming to see his kid.
I'm here with my other daughter.
My son is coming to see his kid at the park.
She's mad. She just put up right now. And I have just my other daughter whose birthday was a couple of days ago. And they're here, and now she just put my daughter in the car and told her friend to drive off.
You have a receipt?
And what? Receipt for what?
You want to wife?
Yeah, we just got to eating.
All right, I give up. All right. So basically, what happened here is this: he already had a party booked for his daughter that's by another woman that has absolutely positively nothing to do with the woman who he's going through this situation for. He had his party booked and set at Chuck E. Cheese. They had already been there a few hours. When their party was pretty much over, the baby mama with the daughter, who, as we just found out, he hadn't seen in 6 years, showed up. She calls the police, and then when they try to see the daughter, she has her friend drive off.
Oh.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I'm just saying, I'm trying to give you her type of.
She's not going nowhere.
You can see how she's acting.
Have you talked to her? Tried to talk to her?
You want to relate the message, everything else?
Yeah. First, she just showed up after getting a phone call. She has nobody here. He's celebrating his other kid's birthday. And she just showed up.
And she's mad.
She's trying to blame him that he violated restraining order, even though they checked in like 3 hours ago.
If you come somewhere and you ain't seen your kid and she's here, ain't you want to see your kid? That's all this man want to do. That's all this man want to do. He could have just let me see it, let him see his kid, and we gone.
No, we're here already.
We don't know what they did.
Her birthday today. Her birthday was.
You don't even know this.
No. That started 30 minutes ago, and the ignorance harassment.
The officer asked for the receipt so he could see the timestamps of when he was actually there to confirm that he was there 3 hours beforehand, before the baby mama, who has a restraining order, who has a kid who he hasn't seen in 6 years, actually showed up.
So we'll stop it again. We'll stop it again. This is critical. So this brother, let's bring him to the front for a second. Now he hasn't seen his kid in 6 years, so it's hard to hold him to accountable. Let's say this woman here posted something on Facebook. This was she posted on Facebook that she was, or somehow he found out that she was gonna have this party here, and so he booked his party much earlier in the day. Even then, he still ain't at fault. He ain't seen his kid 6 years. So listen, I don't know.
Wait, he had a party for another baby of his by another woman?
Yes. And they've been there for 3 hours. So both of the daughters' birthdays are like 5 days apart. So he was there with his other baby mama having a party, and then the one baby mama showed up to have a party for the other kid. But when she showed up, this ninja in there, and she like, "Whoa, I'm calling the cops. What you doing here?" He like, "I've been here for 3 hours." But when she pulled up, he got presents and stuff for this other kid. So,
Gavin, come on, y'all. First off, judges don't just grant restraining orders for nothing. You have to have proof. Judges will not just grant a restraining order. You have to have some type of reason to show the judge to say, okay, this makes sense. It is granted.
That's erroneous information. I will say that. That's erroneous.
Okay.
Yeah, erroneous.
Yeah, stop, because you act like you don't have to have like no physical marks or something. You could like, we don't know, Tierney, that we don't know the levels to that.
And me too, Tierney. To be fair, Tierney, I don't know the data on that. Nevertheless, dealing with a situation like this, I did have the misfortune of learning that restraining orders are one of the most erroneously filed court orders there are. Restraining orders. That much I am sure of. I don't know, but that's just true. Yeah.
But some of them are valid. Okay, let's just say that some of them are valid. So, but I can't sit here and say that she made this man not see his kid. Because listen, the maintenance man in my apartment told me the other day that if he got to pay child support, he don't want to have nothing to do with the kid. And I'm like, that's crazy. You're like, what you mean you don't want to have nothing to do with the kid just because you got to pay child support? So if this man, and I'm just saying, if this man has not just seen his kid for 6 years, and then I pop up and see that you done got a whole nother baby and you over here doing this and this and that with somebody else, yes, it will make the baby mama in me come out. Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. Hey, you make this bed? Hey, I'm sorry. Why would this woman just randomly show up with all of this anger if she has purposely kept the kid from him? Or is she angry because this man has chosen not to see his other daughter, but you spend making a new family with someone else? Hey. I would be upset. I'm not saying I would call the cops, but I would be upset.
Yeah, that's selfish though. You got to think about the kid being selfish, child, immature.
There we go. Yeah, because regardless of how you feel, here's the thing, and that's where we rest our head up here. Regardless of what is going on, we got to do what's in the best interest of the child, especially when it's something as simple as controlling our emotions. Holy cow. We need to understand how I'm trying to get up on my soapbox here, but the best thing we can do if people that's co-parenting, and when my baby mom was alive, caught rest her soul, I walked it like I talked it. So I said, hell, I want to say, you got to put your emotions to the side and do what's in the best interest of that child. I don't want to hear none of it. None of it. Don't be bickering, whining, because it can't say gonna bring the baby mama out of me. You know, if I sit here and say, oh, my baby mom brought the baby daddy out of me, that's wicked. That's sick.
Do the best interest for somebody else's child? Think about it. She wasn't. I thought it was her kid was there. I'm letting y'all know how some women think, and
it's not okay. It's not okay.
I'm not saying it's okay. But we have to evaluate the brains of every individual. I'm absolutely not saying that the way that she reacted was okay. But again, if you left this woman heartbroken, if you're moved on with the woman that you might have cheated on her with, now you got a baby with this woman, and now you're celebrating having a happy family while you left your other family broken, in poverty, you're not paying child support. What? Oh, yo, I mean, I'm not, y'all men gotta be careful with what y'all call it, boquishas. Y'all choose these boquishas because they got big booties. Be honest. Okay, y'all choose bad attitude women because they sex is good. Let's just be honest. So I don't know.
Say sex is good. What is that? Bad attitude, crazy women got the best sex. That y'all sick.
What if this was y'all mama? And what if y'all was in the house with y'all mama and
Okay.
seen all the stuff that happened between your mama and your daddy? Okay.
Okay.
Would you get mad at your mama, or would you understand why mama acted that way that she did with daddy?
You asking me personally?
I'm asking both of y'all. Absolutely. Because y'all love y'all
Okay.
mamas, right?
How you get your
Okay.
mama acting with daddy? I mean, I don't know. What you got
I'll
to say?
ask.
Exactly.
Well,
I don't understand
listen
the
here.
context, but
Listen here, Tyranny. I don't hold no punches. I'm like the black sheep of my family. They don't mess with me because I tells it like a TI is. I can't go to the family Thanksgiving because I'm gonna tell some truth if y'all ask me too many questions. So yeah, Tyranny, I hold no punches with nobody. You understand?
yeah, I don't know. Are you speaking like as kids? Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, let's have a third party view, as if you're the kid, as if you're the mama's kid, the one he has seen in 6 years. Okay. And somebody said, yeah, your mama seen your daddy up there. Well, how would you feel if you know that your mama been struggling for all these years trying to get in
Well, yeah,
contact
I
with
said
daddy?
you talk about feelings, children's feelings. These are adults, so that don't even that ain't part of the equation. Those is stay in the kid's place.
Would it not be a kid's place to know that daddy's not here, but he's over there? I mean, think about that too. Like,
No,
you
because now
with
you
my
trying to
mama.
say that daddy did something wrong. Now we will have to bring mama to the front of the congregation. Maybe she the reason why.
6 years, Gavin. 6
Dude,
years.
oh yeah. No, listen here. It is easily done by a bitter baby mother. Yeah. 6 years. Yeah. Move away. Do all that. Yes. Easy work.
Okay.
Very easy. Easy.
You
Too
seen
easy.
this brother. So, like you said, he ain't in the best situation. We ain't speaking about the average man. He
Oh
got
yeah.
tattoos all over his face. It's clear he probably in and out, probably in jail, maybe. So he ain't going through no court
Thanks.
system. He ain't got too many rights.
There you
So
go.
this man don't got. We ain't talking about a man that got the rights to the court to where she can't stop him from seeing his kids. He probably don't got any kind of parental rights. His his situation is in limbo.
There you
She
go.
pulled up. First thing she says, he got a warrant. And come on, man, restraining
Yeah,
order.
yeah. Let's not be naive and blind to, like Gavin said, the tattoos on the face, teardrops. The new baby mama got a throat eagle going on. So it's Ratchet City. You are who you attract, and they all three of them belong together. They should start a throuple.
So yeah, I
Okay.
say that to say to try to drive the point home that is when you in a situation like this, man, and you dealing with a woman like her, it's far too easy for her to just keep the kid away from you. There ain't nobody gonna stop her if you ain't got no court order. You can't just go over there and take the kid. So it's over at that point.
Ooh, look at them lashes.
All right.
Know
Also,
what
we
it
got a
is.
couple more super chats here.
Shout out to Millennial Galore. She says, restraining order or not, if he is not a danger to his child, then he should see his child. Amen. He bought gifts. He wants a relationship with the child. There you go. Yeah, he ain't been around. Let him deal with that. Ladies, the best thing you could do, you want revenge and be a good mom, just be kind. Be kind.
He
Let
didn't
him
buy
deal with
gifts
that.
for. Oh, but he didn't buy gifts for the child he ain't seen for 6 years. He
He
bought
did.
gifts for the new
No,
baby.
for the one for
No. That was for the child he ain't seen in 6 years. They the ones who pulled up. He was already there with his other baby.
I'm absolutely.
yeah,
I guess I'm still confused. So
yeah.
whose party was it?
See,
So that's what
okay.
they try to say. He was, like I said, both of he got 2 kids, but their birthdays are like 5 days apart. All right. So
Okay.
he was there with the one, not the woman calling the police. He was there with the other woman. They were already having a party before she showed up. And then she
Okay.
showed up with his other kid, and he already had gifts. But he was waiting for his kid to come in, and she didn't, so he took the gifts out.
So did he know that the other kid was showing up?
Apparently. But can you fault him? Is he still? That's why I started off by saying, is he wrong? You can't say he wrong.
Yes, yeah, you can't say yeah, exactly. Can't because you was just mad, Tyranny, because you was mad that he did have gifts. Now you can't be mad because he did got you, Tyranny.
So
I'm just
Yeah.
okay.
This
Well, it
ain't
sounds like he's
Tyranny,
moved
Tyranny,
on.
what Tyranny? Can you make my week. Say you got me, Mr. Walker. Please say you got
You got it, Mr. Walker. Absolutely, you got it, bro.
Hit the like button if you're just coming in, folks.
Now, this is certainly a case of a baby mama terrorist here doing baby mama terrorist things. However, the dad involved is not exactly 100% innocent. Hear me out. He did show up with bags and presents for the daughter whose mother has a restraining order on him. So, in a weird roundabout way, he knew that she was going to be there, even though he booked a birthday party there at Chuck E. Cheese legitimately. He was playing around with that great area of the restraining order that if he had good legitimate business being there, a birthday party for his other daughter, they can't really say he violated it, especially if he was there first. The only thing is, he knew that the person who had a restraining order on him would actually physically be there sometime around the time that he was leaving, which was a pretty slick play that I understand. You haven't seen that daughter in 6 years. That would be a nice way to just, in passing as I'm leaving, give some presents and see her and get out of there. It's in a gray area with the restraining order. So it's like, can you knock that? Could you knock that slight subtle gray area violation of a restraining order? Not really. And she is crazy. She's not off the hook here. I'm not excusing anything by her because this is how messed up she is.
Before I can talk to her.
Oh yeah, you forgot? You mad because I turned you down?
Stupid. Yeah, get him news. Yeah, don't act stupid. Don't act loose now.
Hey, don't run now. Everybody on the way.
If you didn't catch exactly what happened right there, they were talking about when she fairly recently sent him some nudes. So let me get this all the way right. This woman sent nudes to a man who she has a restraining order on, who she haven't let see his daughter in 6 years. Like, that's a special type of crazy right there.
Look at the line, y'all. Look at it, y'all.
Casey, go to court.
I got the time.
I'm not going. Okay.
Got the
But
time
she stayed with
She's
us.
wrong.
She don't want to go there. So the worst thing she want to do is not want to talk to me.
A warrant? Why? Because you lied again? She probably lied again. I know, because she's a liar. She's a liar.
The facts are the facts, but this is her final stand.
I was here at 2:30, 2 o'clock. I've been here. They came in just now 10 minutes ago.
That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's because you're embarrassed. She's doing that. Why your daughter don't know him from John Doe? Why your daughter don't know him?
Notice he just snapped right out of those tears, and I think she may have detected some simp energy in that cop right there because that's the one that they break out the heavy tears for. Couldn't ruin anybody else's days. I guess she opted to just ruin her own and just leave and get out of there. He does seem like he would be a good dad to the girl if he was allowed to be in her life. So he tried to do an ambush, kamikaze, sneak attack, birthday surprise for his daughter at Chuck.
I was gonna say, let's say this is worst case scenario here, and you know, they said she just sent him. So I'll put this on the men. We gotta bring the men back to the front of the congregation because it appears you planning joking, brother. And there's no excuse for us to sit here and say these women are crazy. Moving forward, like you said, man, the generation behind us, young men, y'all can't keep making these mistakes. Like, you can't knock these women up and then say, "Oh, she crazy," when you know she crazy. Don't even be sleeping with them. That's what we be telling y'all.
And here's the thing, another thing. Like, okay, I'm going to heavily assume that, she was sending news, because now that explains this madness. I'm on record for saying, guys, you mess up, you have a child by, what I'm saying, girl, it don't work out. You want to make that situation work, have a chance in Hades at working, you got to stop being physically intimate with her. That's an absolute must. If you still keeping her weenie dizzy, then she gonna act dizzy like this. She don't know which way is up because you still entertaining her. And when she call you and stroke your ego, you let her go, you stroke her. Y'all gotta stop that. You gotta stop. I agree.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely sound like he, maybe he did reach out to her. Maybe they did try to mend it. Then they got back comfortable again, talking to each other. Daughter's birthday coming up. Okay, great. I'm gonna plan something. And then she was so comfortable with their conversation, she sent him nudes. Knowing that that's what's gonna turn him on, make him happy. And then I pull up, and you're here with another woman. So you playing with me? Yeah, I mean, he knew what he was getting himself into. He was trying to play both fields. That's what it sounds like to me. For a woman to get comfortable to seeing you nudes, that means you made her comfortable. You guys got into that talk, that atmosphere, that friendship again, buddy, and you broke her heart again when she pulled up and seen you celebrating with another woman. So, yeah.
Okay. All right.
And like I said, it's all bad. Like I said, this Bonquisha Nug Nug at their finest. This their finest hour right here at Chuck E. Cheese in front of all the damn kids. The
Yes, it
mama,
is. This
I
is
would agree.
This is the Bonquisha Nug Nug climax. It don't get no worse. This is what we up here, and we trying to stop these instances from happening so much because this is worst case scenario. Baby mama, baby daddy duking it out at Chuck E. Cheese, and each baby mama got a kid by the dude. That's sick. That shouldn't be a norm.